So you're selling a high ticket offer, an expensive or ongoing service, or anything that is complex enough to require one of these.
But you're thinking, how would a funnel help with that?
Let me show you. This is a crazy concept, but even in today's age, sometimes to make a sale, you need two humans to make sounds that go from one mouth into the other's ears. Funnels and robots haven't completely replaced us yet. Sales calls haven't gone anywhere. They are still a super effective way to scale your business. It's intimate, it's one-on-one, and you can figure out people's pain points, concerns, and address them. They just work. Although the process of getting these calls did not age as well. See, the phone funnel was born here. The typical strategy was to hire a ton of aggressive salespeople making calls all day, every day. They'd work for salary and commissions, so they were expensive. And they'd have to speak to like 34 unqualified people before finding one that would buy whatever it was they were selling. So lots of time was wasted. It needed to change. Then along came the phone funnel. A simple, highly effective application funnel that generated highly qualified, enthusiastic, and eager leads for businesses so they knew exactly who to call. No more time was wasted speaking to a bunch of people who weren't the right fit for the product. So you don't need a big sales team to take advantage of this anymore. You could handle the calls yourself or just hire a couple of people. They could be your parents. But whatever you do, don't let them do FaceTime. Anyone could learn to take these sales calls because before the call is even made, you'll know whether or not the lead is qualified, what their goals are, their desires, their pain points, their name, age, income level, and whatever else you need to know. Okay, enough strategy. So the funnel consists of 3 pages: the free case study or success story page, the application page, and the homework page. The free case study page. The first thing someone should see when they hit your page is the big result that you are capable of getting for them. So the way we'd recommend doing this is by sharing your very best success story. Ideally, it's a video that explains how this product or service had a big impact on one of your customers in their business or personal lives. This will help demonstrate the high value of your offer. For fitness products, this could mean a dramatic before and after body transformation. For coaching programs, it could be a testimonial showing how a business scaled their customer base over a certain amount of time. For a brick and mortar, like a chiropractor, it could be a story of how someone's crippling back pain was completely cured by a specific technique. For agencies, this could be a case study highlighting how many new leads, impressions, or signups your campaign got them. If you're selling a high-ticket offer, you know the importance of an effective case study or testimonial. So ideally, you want to hire a professional videographer to film it and not your Uncle Dennis, because he might film it with the lens cap on and call it artistic and avant-garde and a pie end to the lost art of imagination. And if you don't have those videos of customers, you can also create one of you explaining your customers' stories, or even your very own story. The only goals of this page are 1, to have them watch the success story showing them what's possible. 2, let them apply if they want your help to achieve the same results. And 3, get an email address so you can follow up if they don't finish the application. Underneath the video and copy, you should immediately highlight the exclusivity of the offer by saying something like, "There are limited openings available, apply today, right here," followed by a button so that they can apply, which takes them to page 2. This is a very simple application page. Here, you briefly explain what it looks like to work with you and what the offer is, whether it's X amount of coaching calls, ongoing services, or high-ticket products. You ask questions about them to see if they are the right fit. That way, you don't get just any people, you get the right people. These people are already excited about the idea of getting the same results as the people on page 1. And now, the tables have turned. Here they are, filling out an application, trying to convince you to accept them. This is what we call takeaway selling, where you are not selling them, but they are selling you. Well, also selling themselves in the process. Now, you may be asking, what questions should I even ask? Of course, it's always different based on the industry and what your offer is, but here are some of the most effective questions we found from across the whole ClickFunnels community. What type of business do you own? If you're selling a service, you want to know what kind of industry they're in so you can see whether you're experienced enough to help them. How much have you invested in your business? Here you can gauge whether or not this person is ready and financially capable of affording your service. You'll see whether they're a fit for your $30,000 weight loss program on top of Mount Everest or your 30-day beginner home workout challenge. What does success look like for you? This is so you can make sure your high-ticket offer achieves that level of success. Because the worst thing that could happen when someone buys something high-ticket is they get a different result than what they were after. Even if it's amazing. When people invest that type of money, they are usually after a very specific thing. And it's your job to be able to fulfill that. Otherwise, you do not want them as a client. Why would you be a good fit for the group? How will you contribute? This is best if you have a mastermind or a community attached to your offer. You want to know if this person will add to the culture and community you're building. And you'll find out if they are a giver or a taker.
Give it to me. Phillips, give me the ball. Okay, give me the ball. You guys, Creed, give me the ball right now.
Michael,
give it to me.
Ryan.
So those are a few examples, but you can get as specific as you'd like with the questions. Once they finish the application page, it takes them on to page 3. This is where you assign them a bit of work that will help build a connection with you before the call. So you have a few options here. You could lead them to a video of you telling the story of how the product or service came to be. It could be a PDF explaining things they should know before the call, or you could even offer a way for them to initiate the call. Even though you have their contact info now and will be doing an outbound call, you could say that if they are really excited and want to get started today, they could call your number and skip the line, which still doesn't guarantee that they'll be accepted, but they will have an answer faster. And there it is, the phone funnel. The success story page, the application page, and homework page. Super easy to create, no aggressive sales team needed. Let's take a look at some examples. This is Gym Launch Secrets phone funnel. They sell coaching and events for gym owners who want to fill their gyms. On their application page, they have a list of qualifying questions. They show a huge list of their happiest clients with text and video. Oh, I can only imagine how many calls were made to earn them one of these. That's over $75 million. Here is my FitLife Forever's phone funnel. Simple landing page that encourages people to write personal, thoughtful answers, and the homework page, telling them why they are so passionate about helping customers and then what to expect next. And finally, Russell Brunson's Inner Circle phone funnel. On page 1, he uses tons of video case studies from people within the mastermind showcasing the diversity of the group, but also how everyone has similar values and goals. This helps attract the right people to apply. He also has a section that very specifically states who they do not want to apply or even get on the phone with. Page 2 is where people can submit their application. Page 3 is the homework page, which has a personal video from Russell to build a relationship with people who have applied. He also offers a way to skip the line and call directly. So there it is. Now go build your phone funnel before you become just another annoying telemarketer selling the wrong thing to the wrong people.
Hello, do you need air duct cleaning?
Thanks for watching. Hope you got value from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other videos in this series. Trust me, it's a good call. One sec. I want your air ducts or you want my